Hello, dears, how are you? Many of the people here in our society, or maybe elsewhere, are of the view that I am a lonely person on the one hand and very much limited by the resources on the other hand. So, in a situation like this one, there are little chances that I will be able to lead a good life. Is it true, by the way? If somebody believes in it, then it is true indeed. But if somebody does not believe in it, and if at all somebody believes otherwise, that regardless of all that, I can lead a good life, a fuller and an enjoyable life, no matter what is the situation, I think these people are true as well. Keeping in view all that, we have made it a topic of our discussion today. How can I lead a good life? How can I lead a fuller life? Despite the fact that I am limited by resources, despite the fact that I am quite a lonely person. So let's move forward and let's start our talk on the subject. First of all, it is that once we have decided, we must decide that yes, I will lead a good life despite all the disadvantages. First of all, we need to focus on what we can control. There are certain things there are plenty of things which are out of our control, but at the same time, there are things which does lie in our control as well. So why not to focus upon these things which does lie in my control and your control? Focus on what you can control. And there are three things which need to be noted on the subject. Number one, it is self care, and it is prioritize your physical and emotional well being. Prioritizing your physical and prioritizing your emotional well being. So, that is the number one thing to be done. And now, the second thing is set small goals. Setting up small goals, achieve daily or weekly goals to boost your confidence. Achieve daily or weekly goals to achieve to boost your confidence. Now, the third thing is practice gratitude and reflect on the things you are grateful for, thankful for, like shifting our focus from what we lack to what we are possessing to what we have, and then no matter how small something is, not to be ignored at all, not to be taken for granted. Rather, we need to shift our focus from what we lack to what we have and be grateful for everything else which we are having, no matter how small it is. So, that is the step number one, or the segment number one, which was about focus on what you can control. Now, the second step is connect with others, connecting with others. And how can we do that? Let's talk about it. There are three ways to connect with others, and the number one is volunteer. Meet the like minded people while giving back to your community. Meet the like minded people while giving back to your community. Mean volunteer a little bit of your time. Do something on voluntary basis, not for the purpose of earning money. And during this activity, try to find out the like-minded people. And the second thing is join online communities, like participate in forums or social media groups aligned with your interest. So it is join online communities and participate in the forums or social media groups aligned with your interest. And the third thing is to connect with other people. There is a third thing which is called reach out to friends and reach out to family members as well. So these are the three things for the purpose of connecting with others. Now, moving to the next step, that is leverage free or low cost resources. Leveraging of free or low cost resources. Number one, it is the public libraries, access books, online courses, and community events. Access books, online courses, and community events. Now, the second way to leverage free or low cost resources, that is online platforms utilize free resources like TED Talks, like podcast, like YouTube tutorials. So that is called that is my dear friends and fellows, leverage free or low cost resources. Now the third thing is nature. That is nature. Spend time outdoors to clear your mind and boost your mood. That is spend time outdoors to clear your mind and boost your mood. Now, the next step is that cultivate a positive mindset. Cultivating a positive mindset, it is practice mindfulness. Practice of mindfulness, focus on the present moment. Focusing on what? Focus on the present moment. Present moment. Number two, reframe negative thoughts. Challenge negative self-talk and focus on solutions. Number three, it is celebrate small wins. Acknowledge and celebrate your achievements no matter how small it is. So let's have a very quick revision about our today's talk, which says that I am a lonely person. I don't have much of the resources because I am lonely on the one hand, limited by my resources on the other hand. Still, can I lead a very good life? Still, can I lead a fuller life? The answer is yes, you can, and there is a strategy for all that. Let's begin. Focus on what you can control. Number one, how can I focus on what I can control? So there are 3 points. The point number one is self-care. Prioritize physical and emotional well-being. Point number two is set small goals, achieve daily or weekly goals to boost confidence. The point number three is practice gratitude. Reflect on things you are grateful for, no matter how small these are. Don't take anything else for granted at all. So that is these are the 3 points for the purpose of focus on what you can control. Moving to the next step, there is a connect the moving to the next step, which says leverage free or low cost resources. How can I leverage free or low cost resources? So there are 3 points. The point number one is public libraries, access books, online courses, and community events as well. Now the second point is online platforms, and that is utilize free resources like TED Talks, like podcast, like YouTube tutorials. Number three is nature, and it says spend time outdoors to clear your mind and boost your mood. Moving to the next step, which says that connect with others. Connecting with others. How can I connect with others? Number one, join online communities that participate in the forums or social media groups aligned with your interest. Number two, it is volunteer. Meet like minded people while giving back to community. Volunteer. Meet like minded people while giving back to your community. The point number three is reach out to friends and reach out to family members. Now, the last is cultivate a positive mindset. Cultivating a positive mindset, which says practice mindfulness. Number one, focus on the present moment. Practice mindfulness, focus on the present moment. All of us have a past, and usually the past is full of regrets, but do not dwell in the past at all. Learn whatever we can learn from the past, then let it go. The number two is that reframe negative thoughts, that is challenging negative self talk, and focus on the solutions. The point number three is celebrate small wins. Acknowledge and celebrate your achievements, no matter how small these are. Acknowledge and celebrate your small wins, no matter how small these are. Remember, leading a better and fuller life, leading a better and fuller life is a journey. Take small steps, be patient, and focus on the progress, not not perfection at all. It is leading a better life, leading a fuller life is a journey. Take small steps, be patient and focus on progress, not perfection at all. So, my dear friends and fellows, that is all how somebody, I and you, can lead a good life, a great life indeed, despite the fact that there are limited resources on the one hand, and on the other hand, apart from having the very limited resources, there is a loneliness as well. Despite all that, if at all I want to live a good life, I want to lead a fuller life, that is all quite possible. And this is all from me today. Thank you very much.